There's a secret window that winter holds that awakens an ancient secret that your body remembers. There's a deep vitality that feels like coming home to yourself, that is fueled by the essence of your kidneys and the free flow of your energy and blood within the bladder channel. The ancient sages of Chinese medicine knew that our bodies were nature and not separate from it. And to establish health and wellness throughout our lives, it is important to synchronize our life force with the rhythm of the earth. Deep within your being, your kidneys store a sacred energy called Jing, your essence. I want you to imagine this as an energetic savings account that each day you have the option of spending it or consciously refilling it. Think of it as a root system of a grand tree where everything comes to receive life from this foundation. It is the source of yin and yang that creates harmony and balance within every breath, every heartbeat, and every aspect of your being that maintains balance in all of your systems of your body. Deep within you, deeper than your muscles, deeper than your organs, even than your bones, lies the essence, your kidney essence, your life force, your blueprint. And this life force, this essence, determines how you age, how you reproduce, how you deal with stress, how resilient you are in your life, how you connect to your willpower, your purpose, how you show up in every aspect of your life. When trauma leaves its imprint on you, when you have worked yourself to exhaustion and poor diet has become chronic inflammation and chronic disease is your new normal and running on fumes is your new normal, your kidneys have become depleted. In functional medicine, this is often described as adrenal fatigue or HPA dysregulation. But ancient Chinese medicine looked at this as kidney depletion. Two different perspectives, but the same consequences of depletion, not being able to deal with stress, aging too quickly, and being disconnected on such a deep level where you can't find the willpower to move forward in your life in a way that feels purposeful, meaningful, and you're not receiving that joy and that intention in your life where you feel like you are living your life to your fullest purpose, to your fullest satisfaction, almost as if your life is being stolen from you. That's what kidney depletion feels like. And the good news is that you have ways to actually fuel your kidney essence, even if it has become depleted. If you are able to listen to your body and focus on rest and recovery, fueling yourself with the right foods, hydration. These are all different ways that you can begin to fuel the essence of your kidneys, the genetic blueprint that prevents you from aging too quickly and unfolds your destiny in such a way that is purposeful, and your willpower and inspiration takes over, which then becomes this beautiful loop that feeds one another. You take care of your essence, you take care of your kidneys, it fuels your purpose, it fuels your spirit, and then continues to move in that beautiful cycle. Your blueprint to wholeness lies in the three treasures. Chinese medicine teaches us of the three treasures, and when we understand this, everything changes. Your Jing, your essence, is a constitutional foundation, your deep reserves, your energetic savings account. Qi, your vital energy, the energy life force that gives dynamic movement to every expression throughout your life, throughout your day. That energy that changes food into life force. Shen, your spirit. This is your consciousness, your clarity. It's the aspect of you that finds meaning and purpose, inspiration in your life. And here's the key. These are not separate from one another. They are part of the same system. When you nourish your essence, you fuel your spirit. When you nourish your essence, you have more energy, you have more vitality. And as a result, that vitality fuels your essence. And now that you have that vitality and your essence working together in combination, your spirit is awakened. Your spirit is clear and finds purpose, finds inspiration. That's when we start to see that there is no separation from nourishing your essence, nourishing your life force to your spiritual practice. They're one in the same. And if we are looking to live a healthy life, then we have to nourish our spirit. And if we are looking for a healthy spiritual life, we have to nourish our essence and our life force. That's where we see our physical health and our spiritual health, spiritual well-being are one in the same and not separate. They are the spirit, mind, body connection. When you truly understand this, you stop chasing symptoms and you start getting to the root of every dynamic that you are experiencing. Regardless of something you're dealing with on a physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual level, you always start with the foundation of the three treasures. You work with your essence. You work with your life force. You work with your spirit as one combined force system that heals every aspect of your life and awakens your true self, your purpose, your mission, your satisfaction, your vitality, and fuels the expansion of your consciousness, how you take space, how you connect, how you manifest every dream in your life. It's everything. Start rebuilding your essence today. Reclaim your sleep. Start going to bed earlier. Connect your circadian rhythm to the rhythm of the earth. Try to sleep as close as possible to the time of sunset and wake up with the time of sunrise within 2 or 3 hour window. So if sunset is at 5, try to go to bed by 8, 8:30. And if sunrise is at 5, then try to wake up by 6:37. You are going to rebuild your essence mostly during deep rest and sleep. You want to get 1.5 to 2 hours of REM sleep and deep sleep, and ideally as the quantity of 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And that's going to differ based on the person. Sometimes you'll need more, and some people need a little bit of less. So really start listening to your own body and your own vitality to really make the decision of what works best for you with everything that you are also dealing with in your life. Start thinking of as food as medicine. Foods that nourish your kidney essence are black beans, sesame seeds, walnuts, root vegetables, animal protein, bone broths, bone marrow soups, high mineral sea vegetables. Those are all going to be really good options for nourishing your kidney essence. Making sure that you are drinking reverse osmosis mineralized water so that there's no toxic load to your water and you're getting proper nutrition and from the minerals that are in your water. Hydration is incredibly important for your kidneys, filtering out the toxins out of your system and maintaining a nice vitality to them. Spend time along waters, body of waters like oceans and rivers, listening and connecting to the essence of water itself, the spirit of ocean, the spirit of river. Really connect the rhythm of your body to these bodies of water to get that rhythm in your nervous system. There's a deep stillness that comes from the sound of water that your body and your nervous system intuitively tunes into that nothing quite hits in the same way. Spending time listening to water in nature or bringing in a fountain in your home or close to your home where you can hear the sound of running water is deeply soothing and nourishing to your nervous system, to your consciousness, and to your essence. Bring in conscious movement. Conscious movement that nourishes your essence would be yin yoga, tai chi, qigong, breath work type exercises that are very intentional in calming the nervous system and increasing the reserves of your energy. And it's not that you don't want to still focus on building muscle and strength. It's that you really want to make sure it's properly balanced with rebuilding exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong, Yin Yoga, so that you are fueling as much as you are building in your conscious movement. Spending time in nature and meditating, getting exposure to daylight, especially infrared light that nourishes your mitochondria, nourishes that energy, that life force, that will then now fuel your essence is incredibly important. And time in nature and stillness and contemplation and listening to your deep desires, listening to what is satisfying you now to what isn't, refining your life, right? We don't want to, we change. Every year we change. Our desires and need change. And if we don't spend time actually tuning into ourselves and tuning into what our desires are and what still is deeply satisfying to what isn't, often will lead to us just living unconsciously and not tuning into what we're ready to let go of and what we want to continue to maintain in our life and what we want to bring into our life. That refinement and that stillness and that listening is incredibly important for nourishing our essence and our kidneys. contemplation, nature, stillness. Your herbal allies. There are certain herbs that nourish our essence, nourish our kidneys, such as cordyceps, reishi, formulas like Li Wei Di Wang Wan deeply nourishes our kidney yin. And for this aspect, I would recommend working with a practitioner to make sure that you are taking the proper herbal formulas or proper herbs, adding to your food or your diet, specific tailored to your constitution and what your constitution needs. Certain vitamins that you can take that could also be very good for nourishing your essence are like your omegas, vitamin D, especially vitamin D in winter when the sunlight becomes less. Magnesium, making sure you're taking amino acids and electrolytes, especially if you're exercising a lot and you are losing some hydration, or you're spending time in saunas detoxifying, making sure that you remineralizing also through electrolytes and not just mineral water, increasing that. These are all ways that you can continue to fuel your essence this winter, so that when you do this, when you live really mindfully and consciously, and you're really focusing on fueling your essence and your savings account, your energy savings account, the rest of your year is completely different. The clarity in your spirit, the energy in your life force, your connection to your well-being that connects you to a deeper self that is so nourishing, completely transforms and changes. If you are dealing with chronic disease, this process changes your symptoms. This process reduces the hold spirit of disease has on your body, because you are strengthening your own spirit and your own consciousness. So that spirit begins to little by little diminish. And it doesn't hold your feelings, it doesn't hold your mind or the energetic patternings in your system, because your energy patterning from your essence is stronger. I'd like to share a meditation breath work with you that will help consolidate your kidney essence if you're consistent with it and do it daily. You have the option of being in a sitting position or being in a standing position. If you're sitting, just make sure your legs are uncrossed and your feet are connected to the earth and you're not crossing your feet, right? And if you're standing, just stand up straight and make sure your spine is nice and straight and your knees are slightly bent, so there's not a lot of tension in your body. You can bring your hands on your lower abdomen. You can put the right hand and the left hand in front. And when I say lower abdomen, I mean like an inch and a half below your navel, kind of between your navel and your pubic bone. And once you're in the right position, I just want you to just relax and surrender to the present moment and calm your nervous system, calm your mind by becoming aware of your breath and by focusing on your breath. Close your eyes, and as you become aware of your breath, have the intention of sending your breath into your lower abdomen. And as you send your breath into your lower abdomen, I want you to imagine that there is a little ball of light there. And this ball of light is kind of the size of a golf ball. And when you inhale, this ball of light increases its radius. It increases in light. It increases in its power of sensation that you feel. in its brightness. And as you exhale, it consolidates almost as it disappears, as if your body is swallowing it and taking it in into the deepest parts of your being. And when you inhale, the ball appears, it expands, and it continues to brighten, become more powerful. And as you exhale, it contracts, consolidates, and disappears as if your body is taking it, swallowing it into its deepest parts of its being. We're going to begin with the Reiki to support this process. I want you to open your heart into fully receiving this present moment, this healing session, as you continue to maintain your intention with your breath. As you take a deep breath in, feel the expansion of the light within the lower abdomen. And as you exhale, feel the consolidation into the deepest parts of your being, resourcing. Feeling your connection to the earth through your feet, as if you've plugged into the essence of the earth. And there's a deeper connection between you and the earth's energy, the earth's essence, the earth's spirit, and your spirit. The earth's essence and your essence being one, in this deep connection of mutual respect and love and connection. Opening your heart to the present moment and into receiving this Reiki. Feeling the gratitude and appreciation for yourself, for your essence, for the life that has been given to you, for all the opportunities that lay in front of you, and the mysteries that will continue to unfold in your life. The mysteries of your spirit, of your life purpose, of your mission, of your satisfaction. And we just begin a gentle clearing of any entities or parasitic energies, devices or implants that are not serving your highest good in all times and all spaces at the level of your energy centers or your bodies, your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, cosmic, subtle, energetic bodies, your 5 aspects of your spirit, the 3 treasures. And we bring in healing energy, harmonizing, blessing, balancing all aspects of your consciousness, all of your energy centers, all of your bodies, all aspects of your spirit. As this Reiki deepens and consolidates this healing on every aspect of your being, fortifying your auric field, increasing your life force, your light, your grace, your power, your essence, bringing all of your soul pieces back into the present moment, closing any portals or dimensions that are not serving your highest good, removing any negative psychic cords, anything that is taking away from your essence, taking away from your energy, from your power. Making sure everything in its right place, in its right frequency, in its right order, harmony, adjusting all aspects of your energies and frequencies. As you continue to deepen your breath into your lower dantian, I just want you to imagine this light that lives in the lower abdomen to maintain itself with each inhalation and each exhalation. And as it maintains itself, now it's going to be the entire bowl, the entire pelvis, the entire belt around your waist. As if you are glowing, right? You have this glowing ball that radiates all the way into your pelvis, radiates all the way around your waist, like a golden belt. That feels whole, nourishing, grounding. And slowly bring yourself back into the present moment as you maintain your connection to your light in your lower abdomen. And now just bring your hands back on your thighs with your palms up. And just bring your palms to your heart energy center. You can still have the right over the left, or whatever feels good for you. And just once again, bring gratitude and appreciation to yourself and your practice, your breath practice, your meditation, your capacity to honor yourself and open your heart and receive from the universe, receive from the earth, and be one with it. Be consistent. Do your breath practice, your meditation practice every day, 10 to 15 minutes. And when you don't have time, even 1 minute, even 5 minutes, right? Whatever it is that your life allows. But be consistent. Do it every day. And when you have the opportunity to do more, when it feels right and it calls you to do more, do more. Be in practice and be intentional for your essence this winter. And when you do this, when you're intentional, when you practice nourishing your essence, when you create a lifestyle with the purpose and intention of nourishing your essence, you will begin to see every aspect of your life transform. If you are dealing with disharmony and disease on the physical, emotional, mental level, or even spiritual level, when you work with preserving your essence and nourishing your essence, you will begin to see changes in your symptoms. What will begin to happen is the spirit of the disease and the disharmony will not have as strong hold on your consciousness because your own spirit will become stronger. And as your spirit becomes stronger, it will slowly have less grip on your perception of yourself and reality. Be patient, be mindful, be reflective, write things down, observe things, so that when small changes happen, you're able to notice them and be in gratitude of them, so that you can be in a place of receptivity towards them and not feel like this isn't working. And anytime you're in a place of expectation, when your mind goes to expectation of where is it, why isn't it happening, I want you to bring yourself back into the present moment. And I want you to bring yourself back into the place of, well, what would it feel like if my kidneys were filled with my essence and my life force was plenty running through my blood vessels and circulating and giving dynamic inspiration to every movement. And I had clarity in my consciousness for my purpose and my mission and how to live most purposefully. What would that feel like? Take your attention there and stay in a place of feeling versus in a place of expecting. Because when you are in a place of expectation and your focus is there, you're actually coming from a place of lack. And when our consciousness is at a place of lack, that actually begins to take from our essence, right? Because we're not acknowledging that we're whole and complete. We're not connecting into receiving and consolidating. We're actually going into a place of stress. We're actually going to a place of slowly leaking our energy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Just leave a comment below, or you can email me, or you can give me a call. All my information in my bio, and leave a message, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Above all, I want you to really be in a place of curiosity. This practice, I want you to think of it as a laboratory of how is this going to shift things for me? I'm very curious. And how is this going to change my relationship to myself, to my body and embodiment and the present moment, and my relationship to the world around me? Or any disharmonies that I'm experiencing. Be curious, stay curious, open-hearted. And that's when you're in this beautiful place of curiosity and your heart is open, that's where transformation begins. Deep patience, openness, and curious. Thank you for your time. I hope this has been helpful, and I am looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you.